I tell you, she was looking right at me! Keep dreaming she was looking for the bathroom. Did you hear that? That's nothing. Then what's that? Ah! Something about bats you might not know is that they have a special way of getting around in the dark. As you know, they live primarily at nighttime, so they can't rely on their eyesight to navigate. They use a method called echolocation, which means they send out beeps and listen for certain variations in the echoes that bounce back at them. That way, they'll know when something's nearby. Ineffective, you might say, but you'd be wrong. Yes, Trevor? Does Batman use that to tell when enemies are nearby? I don't specialize in Batman. I'm a chiropterologist. I heard he has a pet bat that he uses like a dog. I doubt that. Now... Okay, well, read Chapter 4 and have it done for the end of the break. Have a happy holiday.
Hey, are you alright?
Oh yes, I'm just a little tired. I guess you could say I'm nocturnal.
Like a bat.
Exactly! I'm glad to see someone pays attention in class, Tim.
Sir, Tim Drake is here to see you. Tim Drake? How do you do, Tim?
I didn't know who else to go to. The attack last night. I think my teacher knows something about it.
Your teacher?
Dr. Langstrom.
What makes you think that?
He's been acting odd for a while now. This isn't the first time he's appeared exhausted. Almost every time there's been one of these attacks over the last week and a half, he's come into school looking on the verge of collapse.
This could be a coincidence. What does he teach?
Science. His favorite units by far are chemistry and ecosystems, particularly the study of bats. I think you two would get along just fine.
Okay, well, I'll look into him anyway, just to be sure. No leads have turned up on this attacker yet. You just enjoy your holiday.
Heh, I try.
So this isn't a joke or anything? You're really considering hiring me?
Your work is very impressive, and I believe bats are an important part of the ecosystem. So once we finalize the paperwork here, we'll get you a lab set up.
I don't know what to say, Mr. Wayne. This is my lifelong dream to work on saving bats from extinction. And to do it with the financial backing of one of the biggest corporations in the world. And to think I didn't even call you. You called me.
As I said, bats are important, and Wayne Enterprises is willing to do anything it can to preserve the species.
Thank you so much, sir.
You go home and have some hot chocolate, Doctor. It's cold outside.
You won't regret this, Mr. Wayne.
He's just left. Get ready to follow him.
Probably told him to go home and get some hot chocolate. I hope you have a good night's sleep. I'll be up all night.
I never have a good night's sleep. Miss Vale.
How have you been, Alfred? Is Bruce home?
Well, hello there.
Another ward? How many of them does Bruce have?
Just 2 now, and the other one isn't 18 yet.
And you are?
Vicki?
Bruce, it's been so long.
We'll just give you 2 some space.
Who is that?
Vicki Vale. She and Bruce were inseparable in high school, like siblings. So what happened? Her brother Jimmy was killed, so she moved to Metropolis. She's a reporter.
But siblings? That wasn't the air I was getting.
Oh, I know. I never told you this, but... I don't know how he feels now, but I know that he was madly in love with her. So, what are you doing back?
I transferred here. I work at GCN now.
Why?
So I could see some old friends again. I heard Harvey isn't the same.
No.
And how have you been?
The same.
Still surly old Bruce. Some things never change.
Still cheeky young Vicki. Seems like you haven't changed at all.
Better hope not. Well, I'd better get going. I'll see you around, Bruce.
You should have asked her out. What? He's right. They have more important things to do.
This is so boring. Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for what? Waiting for that! Langstrom must have set it loose. managed to get this from the creature.
Good work. Maybe I'll do the patrol tomorrow night. You can't, sir. You'll date.
Date?
Master Bruce called Vicki Vale and left her a phone message asking her out. She called back and said yes. Attaboy, Bruce! Back to the task at hand. This leather is definitely that of a bat's. I wonder if Dr. Savannah's mutant serum got to Langstrom. I know another person who's experimented in mutagenics as well, and he's in Bloodhaven. Ivo.
Batman. Well, what can I do for you? My capabilities are restricted.
I need to know who you sold your mutant formula to.
Just 2 people. There was Coyote, of course, and then there was just some anonymous guy in Gotham. I didn't care who he was. He paid well.
What do you know about this guy? Did he have an alias?
Yeah, he called himself Man-Bat.
Alfred, what is it? Sir, you should get some rest for your date tomorrow night. It's 6:30 a.m. now. I'm fine. Is this why you called? That and, well, check the news.
Police report that Mayor Hamilton Hill was attacked last night while going to his car. The mayor says he remembers seeing a bat-like figure, as well as Robin, before being knocked unconscious. It has therefore been concluded that the person behind the attack is none other than the Batman.
That could put a dent in the relationship. Goodbye, Alfred.
This is very old-fashioned.
You know me.
But I don't. I know the Bruce from 9 years ago before I left. Who are you? Come on, tell me what happened in those 9 years.
There isn't much to tell. I got a ward, he left, I got 2 more, I nearly bankrupted my own company, Mockridge gave it back to me as well as Competitron. It's all very uninteresting.
Yeah, sounds like nothing happened in all that time.
Alfred, Langstrom's left his house in his car. I'm gonna follow him.
You don't want to know about me. What have you been up to?
Oh, just trying to find out more information about what my best friend's been doing for the last 9 years.
Any luck?
Alfred, something's wrong. His car is going berserk.
They're both unconscious, keep an eye on them.
Sure.
It's over, Langstrom. We're going to the police.
You don't understand. I don't have control. It's an addiction.
What the? What is that?
I guess it wasn't Batman after all.
Lock him in Arkham. Isolate him from the other criminals. He's a special case.
Sure thing.
Hey, what? You can't tell us what to do. You have no authority. Let's get him to Arkham.
So, what's his deal? Dr. Langstrom wanted to save bats from extinction. He thought the best way to secure their future was to start his own hybrid race, and so he procured the mutant serum of Anthony Ivo. So he was still there mentally when he was, a giant bat? No, he wasn't. He grew addicted to the serum, and the primal urges of the creature took control when he was under its influence. He didn't know about anything as he was doing it. He doesn't appear to remember anything the next day but vague images. How do you cure something like that? You don't. You treat it as you would any other addiction. You simply keep the formula away from him. And you honestly think keeping the formula here in Arkham is a good idea? Our scientists are very eager to study it. You didn't answer my question, Professor Strange. I know.
Well, that certainly was an eventful first date. To be honest, it was the exact reason I left Gotham in the first place. But GCN's paying me money I would never receive in Metropolis, so I'll stay.
Of course. If there's anything you need.
I'll be sure to come here. Got it. I'll see you around, Bruce.
Gotham does have an abundance in criminals. Yeah. Or maybe just an abundance in bats.